And the Federal Reserve also announcing today that they will lower its benchmark interest rate. That news has people wondering what it means for them.
Eyewitness News reporter Jake Schreiner spoke with an economics expert earlier to find those answers. Jake?
The Federal Reserve says today's announcement is meant to elevate some of the pressure of living costs. I spoke with an economics expert earlier to tell me what this could mean for consumers in Kern County. Jerome Powell and the Federal Reserve cut its benchmark interest rate by about 0.25%, now being between 3.5 and 3.75%. This is the third cut the Federal Reserve has announced since September. The benchmark rate is the rate at which banks borrow and lend money to one another. The benchmark rate also affects the interest rates consumers pay to borrow money via credit cards, auto loans, mortgages, and other financial products. Sherrod Waite, the president of MoneyWise Guys, told me what the cuts to interest rates could mean for consumers.
So if the economy continues to sputter, if the cost of goods doesn't come down, it's possible that they could cut rates even more than what they're anticipating.
If the Reserve lowers interest rates in 2026 and possibly 2027, Sherrod says it could be a risky move for the economy.
If money becomes too available or borrowing becomes too accessible, you run the risk of having an overheated economy or an asset bubble like we saw in the Great Recession.
Although the stock market has risen, this doesn't mean it's helping consumers.
Wall Street's had a very good year. The S&P 500 and the Dow are up, they're doing well. But that really only matters for somebody who is participating in the stock market.
Eyewitness News asked the community if they feel like the economy has improved over the last year.
Definitely not. Why? Because I'm spending way more in groceries and just everyday household living expenses.
A little bit worse off just because of all the prices, food-wise, hygiene-wise, bill-wise, so yeah.
On Tuesday, President Trump said that rising prices were caused by Democrats and that affordability is a hoax. In studio, Jake Schreiner, Eyewitness News.